Brandon Ellis, you're up, buddy. The Ellis official updated top 5 1v1 ranking list. Undeniable. We'll be the judges of that. Let's get straight into it.
Special video. We're going to be making a top 5 1v1 players list. We're not going to do top 20.
Before this top 5, I'm going to give you my top 5. We go Nas. We go Rob. We go Zay. We go Scoob. In that 5th one, we go Moon. Let's see if we have the same list.
When the top 20 is going to take me a long time to make, and as a result, I kind of want to get to the top 5 and make a top 20 1v1 players list later because we're going to do spreadsheets with resumes included. I have to find the resume sheet. I don't know what I did with it. I don't know where it's at on my Google Drive, but we're going to make a top 5 1v1 players list today, and I'm pretty sure everybody has a list.
Does not look good.
Kind of similar to what I'm going to have. The order just may be different slightly. So make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. It's your boy Ellis, man. I want to give a shout out to New Jersey. Amazing vibe that we went to this previous weekend, and can't wait to do more events with TNC and shout out everybody in the community. But yeah, we're gonna start off right here. The number 5 to me, y'all, has never changed. He's been very, very consistent. He's been
hold on. Camera done damn near glitched on me. Oh man, you know, just stuff like this like it just doesn't change. It doesn't. It never gets old. It never gets old. If you're new to the Still on Air channel, this is the norm. My camera just turned the shit off on its own, has a mind of its own. Yeah, but we always, and I mean always, prevail. And we're back. All right, let's get straight into it. B, go ahead.
He's changed his game over the years. And to me, he's the Tay-Rock of the community. If y'all know who Tay-Rock is, then...
Oh, he's talking about Moon for sure. He's 100% talking about Moon.
Y'all know how consistent Tay-Rock is as a battle rapper. And how
talking about B, where are you? Are you filming through Discord? Because why is your camera in a box? Like, why is there free space on the sides? If you need help, brother, tap in. I can get you right, man.
He battles every single time, and you may not like his style. You may not like what he does, but you have to respect that every time he comes out to battle, he's the same mother every time. And this guy, to me, is just simply number 5. And I mean, his positioning hasn't moved to me. And that guy is... Lamont James, bro. Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you.
1 for 1.
It's not really much to say to me, bro. A lot of y'all are probably gonna argue Nesco, which I have no problem with. I have no problem with you arguing a Nesco. But with the way Moon has been consistent all 2025, and also having the most recent Nest win, and Nest taking a couple losses this year, whether that be the CB or something like that. I forget Nest. You know how much love I got for Nest. But I think, and also the way Moon showed up against Eli Carter in the pay-per-view on the biggest stage, I gotta give him a lot of credit. And
yeah, Moon did do his thing against Eli. Man, damn.
Keep him at number 5, bro. I just think the way he approaches the game, the way he's consistent, is similar to a Tay-Rock.
Camera's off again, huh?
As a result, bro, he's gonna stay at my number 5.
Weird.
3 months ago, he was my number 5 when I made the top 20 list, and today he's gonna be number 5 for me. You know what I'm saying? So Moon is gonna be my number 5, for sure. Now, this next person.
My number 4 was Scoob. My number 4 was Scoob. I'll give him an explanation once he gets his.
Is somebody that, you know, I had to put respect on his name.
Me and B are fucking twins. Oh my gosh, it's Scoob. It's Scoob. It's Scoob.
I had to put respect on his name because I slept on this man immensely. And I'm going to make sure that I am consistent with my rhetoric after the game, that, like I said, if he won the game, it's going to be mad love and mad genuine respect. This is a guy that changed his entire persona and came out with probably the best win of his career, arguably the best win of his career, just based on the amount of people that were doubting him, including myself, including everybody, damn near everybody in the community outside of his camp.
It's facts.
He went in there and had an amazing game plan. He's 2-0 on pay-per-views with 2 big wins. Y'all know who I'm talking about, bro. Y'all know who I'm talking about, bro. What's understood does not have to be explained, bro.
Uncle Scoop.
What's understood does not have to be explained. My number 4 right now is Uncle Scoop, bro. Uncle Scoop. What he did against Lamar.
Go get your mother effing money, nigga. Yeah. Yeah.
Was nothing short of surgery. Nothing short of surgery. Some of these shots he's making in this one-on-one, this right here, the previous shot.
I'm gonna just say this too, though. By the way, man, let me just say this. If you watch this game, like School, he was scoring, but a lot of the buckets were like 95% of them were very tough shots, like almost struggle bucket type. But them things went in, and he won a game. So it wasn't like he was out there just dog walking Lamar. It was, bro, Lamar's making him work. School was just better. Oh, you feel what I'm saying? So like,
the previous shot you just
yeah.
saw, some of the most elite shot making I've ever seen from Uncle Scoop, bro.
Like, look, Lamar's there, but Scoop was just hitting it.
Or he could be Uncle Scoop. He could pick whatever persona he want to pick based on how he came out there and he won this game. So Uncle Scoop is my number 4, gang. He moved up a spot, I believe, right? I think I put him.
And the reason why I have him at 4 and not higher is just because I personally cannot forget the Eugene German game. That's it. The Eugene German game was so recent that we have to put that in, like, you know what I'm saying? We can't just say, oh man, he beat Lamar, he jumps top 2. Eugene German, that game did happen. It did happen. And that's why I personally have him at 4 behind Zay, Rob, Nas.
What I have him last time?
Because Zay only lost 1, Rob only lost 1, and Nas has lost, of course, in the past. But like as of last year and up to this year, he hasn't lost, and he's been very dominant in all of his games. So
I think I had him at 3 last time. The only thing that changed was the Eugene German loss. But other than that, bro, Scoop's still a top 5. Still a top 5 player. Still a top 5 player. And like I said, bro, immense respect for pulling out that win against Lamar Peters.
I agree.
A lot of respect. And then also, I think Uncle Scoop has Nesco coming up, as well as Trey Croft, chat. Am I tweaking? Does he have Nesco and Trey Croft coming back?
I think Nesco beat him last time.
I think he has Ness and Trey Croft coming back. Coming up on Nesquik. Sure. I wish I could pull up full resumes. Man, for you guys to see. Which is why I'm keeping Scoop at number 4 right here. But the respect is at an all-time high for me. The respect is at an all-time high for me. But this guy right here is a guy that has been dominant his entire YouTube career, and he suffered a loss. I had him as the number 1 guy on.
Man, Zay at 3. Me and B are 3 for 3 right now. I said 5 Moon, 4 Scoop, 3 Zay.
YouTube. Before this loss, I had him as the number 1 guy on YouTube based on the fact that he beat almost everybody in the top 5 outside of the person he just lost to.
It's just facts.
He didn't play Moon, obviously. He didn't play Moon. But this guy has been dominant, and I'm going to drop him some, but I'm not about to drop him crazy because it was a 3-point loss. It was a 3-point loss. It's not like he went out there and he didn't show who he was as a basketball player. It's not like he did. He went out there, he showed up, and he showed out. He just ended up losing the game. A tough step back, 1-foot shot from Rob Cologne, you know what I'm saying, gave him the L.
Right.
You know? But this guy is still a dominant player. I still would like to see the rematch between him and Nas. I really do. I think it's long overdue. And I think the more games these guys play, the more these rematches are going to make sense. The more these rematches are going to make sense, the more these guys play. Regardless of it's against each other or it's against other parties. At some point, they're going to have to.
You know, someone did make a good point though on the video I made about Rob versus Zay. Rob versus Zay. They were like, instead of the Nas versus Rob game, why not just go back to the rematches? Now you go straight for Zay. No matter who cares if he lost. It was a great loss. It was a great freaking game. You go Zay versus Nas, and then you go Rob versus Scoob, the trilogy. I say, you know what? That actually makes a lot of sense. And then win or lose, you can still go Rob versus Nas. But I just know that if Rob plays Scoob and Scoob happens to beat him, Nas is gonna troll and he's like, nah, you can't even beat so and so who already beat. It's just gonna, but then it's like a round robin, like, well, Rob beat the dude you lost to, so it's gonna be a never ending battle, especially if Scoob beats him a second time. So that's why I personally want to see Nas and Rob happen before that, because they got to get that game out the way, in my personal opinion. But I do love the trilogy and I do love the rematch with Zay and Nas as well.
Just how Uncle Scoop is going to be playing Trey Croft in Nesquik, and Trey Croft is a part of Street Stars, there's going to become a point where these guys are going to have to play each other. Because in my humble opinion, and chat may disagree with me, you cannot boss hog the top 3 spots or the top 4 spots or the top 5 spots. That's just my honest opinion. Very consistent basketball player, plays off 2 feet, has great touch, can shoot the open 3 if players allow him to. And, bro, he's been dominant for a long time. He just went against another dominant player. And when 2 forces collide like that, you never know what can happen. So Zay is going to be my number 3 right now. I think he's still warranted the top 3 just based off the fact that it's a 3-point loss.
You know what? I just thought about something. I know B. Ellis so well. I have a feeling, like an 85% feeling, he's going to put Rob at 1 because he beat the undefeated guy. I think that's going to be his whole argument. And B is freaking great at rage baiting sometimes. Okay, I'm not even sure if he necessarily believes it, but I know for a fact I know for a fact how he thinks. I'm like 85% sure he's gonna put Rob at 1 to rage bait you guys, but he might genuinely mean it though at the same time. I just have a weird feeling about that. Like, there's no way this list is cookie cutter to where he has Nas at 1. He had Zay at 1. Zay lost to Rob. Rob has 1 loss. Zay has 1 loss. Nas has, I think, more than 1 loss in his 1v1 team, I want to say, in general, in totality. I think he puts Rob at 1.
That's 1 possession loss.
If I know my brother.
For the game, I had him winning the game by 3. So if I got like a 3-point margin, it's a pick'em game. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Zay is going to be my number 3 for right now, guys. And we'll see what happens in the near future for everybody. But, yeah, he's going to be my number 3. Now, these next 2 spots are very, very
I don't know why he does this. This is what we're going to do. We're going to speed him up. Yeah, he was at 1.1. It still felt like it was regular speed. Like 1.15.
Very, very tough. Obviously, we know the 2 guys that
Nigga, he still sounds normal.
In these spots. But I'm going to be honest with you. This shit is a tie, bro. And I'm going to tell you why it's a tie. 1 nigga lost to Scoop.
So he's saying it's a tie. Okay. Let me lock in, y'all. My bad. My fault.
The other nigga beat Scoop. 1 nigga lost to Zay. The other nigga beat Zay. So these last 2 spots are preference.
Agreed.
These last 2 spots are preference. And one thing I will say is that I do believe that Rob has the best win. That Rob win against Zay, to me, in Zay's hometown, is better than any win Nas has ever had. Well,
that is a great point. That's debatable, but also at the same time, damn, if I'm really thinking about it, magnitude going into somebody's trap. Yeah, that's yeah. Hold on.
That win that Rob has against Zay is better. I'd have to go down Nas' resume. I'm not gonna say that, but that's a great win for Rob, bro. That is a great win that's one of the best wins of anybody in YouTube history. A guy that was undefeated, playing in his hometown, and he pulls out that win. That's one of the best wins. So my 1B or 1A, however you want to call it, my 1 whatever,
1B's gonna be Nas.
It's gonna be Nas, bro. 1B, 1A, whatever you want to call it.
I know this nigga. 1B, 1A. He's technically putting Nas at 2. B know what he doing. B know what he doing. And 1B, I disagree.
1A, however you want to call it. This is at the end of the day, these two guys got to check up.
That I do agree with.
It's time. It's time. It's time for these two guys to check up and play each other, bro. They've been too consistent within the scene. They've been playing all type of 2v2s, 3v3s, tag team 1-on-1.
Just look at the crowd compared to TNC like 02. TNC 01 to TNC 02. This is more of an intimate crowd. TNC 02 was like times 5.
They're doing all type of things except playing each other mano-a-mano, 1-on-1. What are we waiting on?
TNC 03 is going to be the whole arena,
No more excuses. No more excuses. No more excuses. These guys need to check up. These guys have had monumental wins. They've learned their lessons in specific situations. It's time for the people. Well, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put a little pressure. It's time for guys to check up now, bro. Like, what are we waiting on? So at 1B or 1A, or however you want to slice it for yourself, I got them tied based on the fact of their resumes. Nazir Core, bro. And obviously the last person that we have here. The last person that we have here is Rob Cologne. Rob Cologne. Now, I'm going to say this. The game was supposed to happen. And I'm letting y'all know right now, I'm letting everybody in this chat know right now that the game was supposed to happen on TNC 02.
Oh, is B bet to spill it? Is he going to do it? Is B going to be the one? Is B going to be the one? I don't think he is.
The game was supposed to happen at TNC 02. I'm letting y'all know that right now.
What happened, B. Ellis? B what happened, B. Ellis?
To keep it all the way up being with you, first of all, I don't know where the Briscoe thing came from, which I still respect 100%. But where's this damn pod at? This ain't it. Shout out to Nas wearing NBD merch for sure. I appreciate that 100%. I think this is it.
How do you feel about TNC 2?
Placed in a draft pool. Just want to make a statement. They put a calendar me and you know what I'm saying, better than me probably. Not probably, but he definitely had a better season than me. And then if I had to choose,
can somebody find this timestamp?
Probably the LA Riot because you know they have Dwight Howard, they got Jordan.
I think you were right on there, B.
They got Wesley Johnson, they got Jeff T. I felt like Lance and B's professional 2 hours to
you just had it.
I don't and this was Rob coming right off of his loss to School. So it was no disrespect towards Rob. It was just I just didn't think with the trajectory of where I was going that I wanted to play that game. So I declined it. And I was currently online for my fraternity and I was going through a sprained AC joint when the season was going on. So it was just like everything aligned for me not to be on TNC2. And also I told them that I wanted my next game to be an NBA guy or somebody with the NBA pedigree. So
now. And
he hasn't got that yet. Kyrie hasn't been in the NBA. He was in the G. Zay was in the G. Dude from Detroit, he played, wasn't in the NBA. It's supposed to be Briscoe. Briscoe has had an NBA. He's been in the NBA. He's played an NBA game. Didn't happen. So like him saying I only want NBA guys, we got to keep it 100. Even Eugene German wasn't an NBA guy. He was a pro guy for sure. Absolutely. But like he hasn't got the NBA matchup. I'm guessing it was supposed to be Stevenson. I'm not guessing, but I'm thinking, kind of knowing, it was supposed to be Lance Stevenson. Potentially. Unless I'm wrong. Has he got an NBA match that we don't know about?
You're supposed to get Briscoe. And I already said my sentiments about that entire thing. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to go back and everybody know my sentiments about that. But you end up playing Kyrie Walker, who is a fucking walk in the park for you.
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You, playing Kyrie, bro. You should have been like, nah, give me Rob instead, bro. In the 1v1 space, Rob would have gave you way better matchup than Kyrie. Kyrie don't play no defense. He went out there and played like he was playing Quincy. He went out there like he was playing Ryan the Crash Dummy, Cam Wilder. Like, he went out there, bro, like, if you go watch Devin the Labs 1v1 with Kyrie Walker, that's exactly how he played every single game. Like, if you go watch how he played Dev in the, like, when they play those 5 or 6 sparring games, he played that way against Nas. But he also, how he played Nas, he played that exact same way against Devin every single time on those sparring games, bro. It's just like, and then you watch him go play Dom in the lab. He played the exact same way. Every game you watch him play, even in China, he plays the exact same way. And then it becomes game point with him and Quincy both have game point. Then he tries to crawl up and he plays aggressive. I'm like, by then it's too late, because when you get to a certain stature and you're playing a certain type of pedigree of like you're playing the Nasir core type of people, it's gonna be too late when you're, it's game point, now I gotta press. It's too late. You gotta be on that from the jump. And Kyrie has proven he's done the exact same defensive tactic. Like, hey, yo, I bet you'll make it again, nigga. Like, that's the type of defense he playing. I bet you'll make it again. I bet you will. Every time. And it came back to bite him. You can't do that. It was a shooting practice, so nah, shooting practice.
So you didn't play an NBA guy. Last minute they had to switch the matchup. And I don't think nobody in this chat thought you was gonna lose the game, including myself. So we don't get the NBA matchup. We play a matchup that's we really not supposed to play. It's just last minute, happened out of nowhere. We got to play Rob Cologne.
Yep.
We like, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is for Rob too. I understand where Rob's mindset is right now, because I spoke to Rob. But bump that. Bump it. Why are we not?
You else got a stream deck?
Why are we not attacking this as two alphas? Two alphas within this space. Two alphas within the 1v1 community. Why are we not attacking this? You know? I understand Rob's sentiments. Rob can come up here if he wants to, and he can say his own sentiments. Because like I said, bro, that Rob win in that boy hometown,
huge.
As great as Zay is at this shit, we can make an argument that is the best win of 2025. We can make an argument.
Thus far, yeah.
We can make an argument. Can we make that argument, chat? Can we make that argument, chat? As much as I love those brothers, I love watching them play. They didn't beat Zay, because both of them played them in their hometown, which is just like I said. The only argument you can have is school winning against Rob. To me, you want me to be real with you? Here's the top 3 wins of 2025. You ready? I'm gonna give you the top 5 wins of 2025. You ready? 1, Rob versus Zay. 2, School versus Rob. 3, School versus LP. 4, Latin Davis versus Cam So Smooth. 5, Molly Nas and Friga.
Keon versus Kel, brother, got to be up there in my personal opinion, because Keon played a staple 1v1 savant in the space and won 30-9. Like, that's got to be up there. I mean, man, I know the magnitude of the game wasn't that big, but bro, that game right there, talk about a debut, bro. Talk about a debut. And then, I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's a good list. I would agree with LP, School, Rob, Zay. Who's the other one?
Rob. 3, Rob versus Zay. 2, School versus Rob. 3, School versus LP. 4, Latin Davis versus Cam. So
Latin versus Cam was good, but so was Rob versus Tay. I don't know. I might replace that Latin and Cam But Cam is my CTV, bro.
Move 5, probably Nas and Frigga.
I'm mad at that. I'm mad at that.
So all I'm saying is, man, you guys are way too great to keep allowing this to linger and linger and linger. This is the perfect time for you two guys to go out there and make a bag for the walk-up, push the community forward, and 3, potentially get a bag for whoever wins.
That's a money game. Sure.
And I'm going to say this again, bro. We cannot keep, how do I say this? We cannot allow boss hogging of the top spots. I'm going to say this shit. I don't care. We cannot allow boss hogging of the top spots.
Did he elaborate what he meant by that? I kind of get what he means. Basically, I think he's saying like, you can't allow just like the top guys to just not play each other. I think that's what I'm getting from it. I need a haircut. Bad. I'm wolfing right now, man. I'm trying to grow all my hair back out like a fro, man. I'm tired of that muffin top look, man. Time for a new hairstyle. So that's why I look kind of crazy.
It's the only way to push community forward. It's the only way to push community forward is by locking in the top matchups. Locking in the top matchups. Locking in guys playing each other within the community. That's the only way for the community to grow. I understand that sometimes we want to see outside parties play within the community, but this community was built off us. This community was built off of fans gravitating towards us, which I am extremely grateful for, and I don't take for granted ever. But this space was built off that 2020, well, I'm talking about the new competitive space. That 2022 class that put in the work, put in the hours, and then TNC became a thing, and everybody else. Off the dribble, BIL, you know what I'm saying, doing a one-on-one thing. This community is built off that class. We cannot not play each other. There's one guy that I extremely respect his mindset, but I gotta talk to him because he want to play a little too much. It's Latin Davis. Another guy I respect. I respect Day Day.
Day Day gets all the tough matchups. It's like law.
Day Day will go out there and play a 6'6" 2-guard that had 3 years in the league. Latin Davis said, I don't care who you are.
I already beat Lat, though. I beat him. We went to 40. I beat him 40-30. 40-30. 40-30. Me.
Latin Davis has a mindset of literally a Marine, which is why he's no longer red. He's red shoes, of course, and he's Latin Davis. But when I broadcast his games, I say the Marine. We have to lock in our matchups. Our matchups, our community matchups. The amount of people that watch this community, lock in with this community, the amount of fans that support this community, they support a Ty Lawson. They support a Kyrie Walker. They may support the outside parties, but the supporters are here to support us. We have to make it happen.
I agree.
And Moon. Just like with Cam and Moon. We all know Cam and Moon set to play each other. You know how close Cam and Moon are? You know how close them brothers are?
Look, it makes it even better. Bragging rights.
There are specific matchups that we need to see. I'm going to call them out. We need to see, well, first of all, School playing everybody. That's one guy. Listen, so what happens if Rob beats Nas, but School beat Rob in Trilogy? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I don't know. I'm going to say this. These are the matchups, period. First of all, we're getting Scoob and Ness. We're getting Scoob and Trey Croft. We getting Scoob and Trey Croft, fam. Like, no, fuck all that. We getting Scoob and Trey Croft. There's no reason why we can't get Nas and Zay. There's no reason why we can't get Nas and Zay. You know how?
Because ain't Trey and Scoob street stars?
Listen, we got to get that. We got to get that. We got to get Rob and Nas. And there's specific matchups within TNC that must happen, depending on who wins between, let's say, a Cam and Moon.
Keon.
A Keon versus whoever.
Yes.
A Latin Davis versus whoever. There's going to be specific matchups that we need to see as well. A Hoodie Kel versus whoever. You know?
This space is in good hands.
But that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say is that, man. A little bit, and just, bro, like, I'm sorry, and I'm passionate because I love this community.
Yeah, man. Shout out to B, bro. Great vid, brother. Great vid, brother. Great vid, brother. I'll say this, man. Let me know your top 5 in the comments below. The rest of 2025 is gonna be phenomenal, bro. We got TNC in Dallas. We got TNC going to, I believe, it might be like, I don't know if I can give up that location yet because I know it's locked in at the end of September, but I'll let Scotty do that one, big one. And then we have TNC Vegas October, and I believe November, December we're going TNC 03. Can't freaking wait, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We out this thing. Sayonara.